Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back, students. So in the last lecture we have done these 5 questions. So now we will start this friction that is caused due to liquids and gases. So we have learned that solids experience friction when their surfaces move relative to each other. That means the solid surfaces, they experience this friction when their surfaces that come in relative to each other. It has been found that when a solid moves in a liquid or a gas, the surface of the solid experience friction. However, it is found that liquids exert less force of friction. Now, it's being said that liquids also tend to have this friction, but their friction is less. Okay, so in nature, the body of fishes is streamlined, okay, such that they experience less amount of friction in water. Okay, so the body or the fishes that are aquatic, okay, so their body is streamlined. So we have learned that by streamlining the force of friction can be minimized. So that means their body is inbuilt this streamlined. That means their force of friction will be less. And when a swimmer swims in water, he tries to streamline his body as far as possible so that the friction is less. The boatman moves his cars in the reverse direction approaching close to shore. Thus in turn decreases the speed of boat and it safely reaches the shore. It is because the water offers very less amount of friction and hence it is very difficult to stop the boat. Now it is for the reason that big ships fire their engines in reverse direction in order to slow down or compare to the solids. Okay, so similarly the gases, they exert less force of friction as compared to solids and liquids, as the commonest liquid is water, that is the most common liquid we all know, and the commonest gas is air, okay, because that is available all the time everywhere. Therefore we will discuss friction due to water and friction due to air. Now it is the friction due to water. Before we discuss the friction due to water, let us learn about the streamlined shape, the special shape of a body or an object around which a fluid can easily flow, offering minimum amount of friction. That is a streamlined shape. Now the example is a body of ships and boats is streamlined so that they experience minimum amount of friction. The body of fishes is streamlined. When a swimmer is swimming, he tries to streamline his body. Then the boatman moves his car. Just this example that we just learned here. Okay, so it is for the same reason the big ships fire their engines in order to slow down or stop, as the water offers very small friction. Now the friction that is due to air. Okay, so friction due to air is so small that it hardly feel it. That means the friction is maximum in solids, then in liquids, and then least in air, in these gases. Okay, however, following activity will show the friction of air. Now we are going to perform an activity due to which we will be able to just see this. Now there is, take a full sheet of paper and allow it to fall down from the level of your hand. That we are supposed to take a full sheet of paper and thus we are allowed to let it fall down from the level of our hand. Record the time in which the sheet of paper reaches the ground level. Now crumble the sheet in the form of a ball. We have to just crumble the sheet just like this, okay, and allow it to fall down from the level of your head. You will notice the crumbled ball quickly reaches the ground level. Okay, the paper that is crumbled now, that will reach to the ground in less time. It is because when the sheet is flat, it has a large surface area which experiences a large force of friction. Okay, but when the sheet is crumbled, the surface area will get reduced, due to which the friction will be less and it reaches the ground easily. Now the examples: nature has shaped the body of birds in such a way that the air offers least resistance and they can fly with a lot of speed. That means the surface area, the shape is such that the surface area will be less. Okay, the body of aeroplanes is streamlined so that the air offers least possible friction. The body of automobiles is streamlined so that air offers least friction. The shooting star, the meteors, enter the atmosphere of the earth at a very high speed. At such speeds, the friction is very high. Due to this high friction, the temperature of the meteors rises to such a high degree that they can catch fire. The spaceships are provided with hat shield at their head. Okay, it is because when the spaceships they enter the atmosphere, then due to friction of air they can catch fire. Okay, so thus to prevent that this burn, the shield is provided. Okay, now I hope it's enough. It's okay. It's all for today.